YouTube, this is Johnny K coming out with you with another question answered. Today's question is from Rick. It says, I've had an alcoholic, abusive stepfather whom I've hated for years. How do we as men become good fathers in spite of what we suffered if we don't forgive our fathers? And the answer to that is you really can't, Rick. You can't be a good father, you can't be a good person if you don't forgive people who've hurt you. Things are going to happen in life, especially from parents. That's the absolute worst, is when your father hurts you, or your stepfather hurts you, or your father figure hurts you, because it causes all sorts of damage in your heart and in your soul. Anyways, but things are going to happen, hurts are going to happen, bad things are going to happen, and honestly, you can't be a good father if you hold unforgiveness, because you're going to pass along the same patterns, habits to your kids, and you don't want kids hating you like you hate your stepfather's alcoholic. I grew up with alcoholic adopted father, and there's an interesting principle I'm going to share with you, that when you hate somebody, you don't forgive them, you become like them. There's a part of you that just becomes like them. I grew up with an alcoholic, and I knew the devastation of, I knew the harm, the damage it can do to a family. And it broke my family growing up apart. Anyways, so something bad happens to you, you got two choices. Number one, you can forgive, or number two, you can not forgive, and you could be better. Here's what happens. If you forgive, then you release the chains, you're free. If you don't forgive, if you hold bitterness, you're holding yourself captive. A number of different ways. One of the most powerful ones is in the Lord's Prayer. Jesus says, forgive us like we forgive those who sin against us. If you want God to forgive you, God, please forgive me. Well, he says, did you forgive those people who hurt you? Yeah, but you know what they did. Well, you don't know what you did against them. We've all fallen short. We've all sinned. We all need forgiveness. Forgiveness is the way to go. Bitterness is a poison. When you don't forgive, it's the equivalent of taking poison and drinking it and expecting it to hurt somebody else. It doesn't work because it only hurts you. When you forgive, you release others. When you forgive, you release. Forgiveness is probably one of the most selfish things you can do, because it allows you to walk free. Instead of being wound up in chains, you can drop them and be free. There's a lot more. I want to keep this short, but there's this really good book called The Bait of Satan by John Bevere. Highly recommend it. It goes into a lot more detail about forgiveness, repentance. Really good book. Let me know if you have any other questions, comments. Subscribe. I'll get you a free copy of my book. I got almost 65,000 words. I'm trying to hit it hard. Done. Peace.